Hello everybody, it's me, Zombie Killer for you, and right now I got this little science kit. But I bought it for 40 bucks, but using my discounts and coupons, I got it for $20. Now, there's a whole lot more to this on my bed, but this is just what we got here. And yes, that's America, just having stuff. Hello! So, what we're going to do now is going to be playing with water, really nothing spectacular, but we're just going to play with water, going down here, then we're just going to play around and see what we can do. And then we're just gonna do this. I don't know how to do this part yet, but that's what we're gonna figure out. And I'm gonna be using this from my other science kit. I like it because it's blue. Okay, so let's just go ahead and just, play with water, see where we go. Turn it up. Okay, so let's go ahead and pour some water in here. I have not put water in here yet. So, is it leaking yet? It is not. Okay, great. So, it looks like we got water right here. Looks like we filled it up at a little above 80. So, let's go ahead and oh, look at that. There is water coming through here. And is it, hello? Water, do your thing here. Come on, it's slowly moving. Is that an air bubble? That's an air bubble. Okay, so let's go see what happens when, come on, focus. Focus. Oh, by the way, this is for Azumka, so let's go ahead and see what happens. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, there we go. So what happened there was air in here. I pushed air coming out of there because air has to move. So when I pushed this plunger down, air was pushing all the way through the tube and coming out right here. Since there's no air pressure, the water quickly went up around like that. Boom, science. Okay, so what happens if I can't just pull it up like that. Let's see if I do it in my right hand. Since I am right-handed, I probably do it a little bit better. It's actually kind of hard to pull up now. Okay. I got this guy over here. It actually looks like he got water in him. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, I turned him on, and immediately all the water left here to go to here. Now, let's add a little bit more water and see where that water will go. Okay, my hypothesis, meaning that's just a scientific word of what I would think would happen. I put water in here, more water is going to fill up right here. And then once this gets too full, if it's airtight like it's supposed to be, the water will start coming up here. Because I turned this off, no water is going to be coming down here. So, let's add water here and see if my hypothesis is right. To fill this up, and then this would be more. Oh, it seems like it's doing it. Okay, looks like we filled it up with water and it is barely moving. Okay, now, do you see where my hypothesis was kind of right, but also kind of wrong? That's due to because the water level is the same on both of these. The water pressure and air pressure, when it pushes this down, is pushing all the way through the tubing, so it cannot go higher than the water level is over here. If I add water on this side, more is going to go on this side. But since this tube is higher, I will not fill it up ever, because this tube is smaller and lower to the ground. Now to show you, to prove it, let's add more water. Okay, so watch this side. This side is going to be the same with this side. See, water is coming on this side, but it's gonna be the same as that side. It's slowly moving and all that. Okay, that's pretty much all I got to say on this side because it's slowly moving. Actually, it's pretty much even now. Like I said, it's just gonna be back and forth, back and forth. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unlock this tubing, and this tube of water is gonna go all the way around and come and fill in this cup. Let's go find out. Oh, look at that! I did not see that. Hold on, let me stop it here. Oh, look at that! The air. That is on the right side is air, the left side is the water. Since there's no more water pressure pushing it down, it is slowly coming back. Now the water on that tubing isn't going to go down to this water right here because of the pressure. Anytime now. Okay, I'm going to unlock this tubing. You're going to see the water pressure making it go all the way back around. Oh God, this is a sneeze. Do not sneeze. This is for YouTube. Do not sneeze. Okay. Looks like there's still water in here, but watch the tubing again. And bada bing, bada boom, that's what happens. And it looks like this is going to fill up a little bit. Let's move this bad boy back. So when it does overfill, it would land in the container. It's getting there. Just give it a second. It's getting there. Yeah, it should be good. Ah ha ha ha! Now, you know what's happening. If you look over here, the water is dripping down because the water pressure and the air pressure is pushing it down, going up, going down this tube, going up again, going in here. But since there's a tubing on that side, it's gonna push the water up the tube again. And notice how the water is the same. On this side, maybe a little bit less, due to the fact that my tubing is not all the way down. And then it goes all the way back up, and all the pressure is now putting me here. I know what you're thinking, but how come they're not the same size? Well, that's because all the water is still going there. But if you give it a couple more seconds, the water on this side and this side is gonna be the same. And then I bet you're gonna wonder, what happens if you just add, I got a little bit left in here, water on this tube? Notice how quickly that went up? And now it's just slowly dripping in the pan. Yes, I got this from Smart Lab. Okay, now the last thing I'm going to do to show you what this little lab can do is this tubing. I am going to push air all the way down, and the air is going to be pushed all the way through here. So, what do you think is going to happen? Let me focus. What do you think is going to happen? Leave down below in a couple more seconds and I will show you. Okay, so let's go add some pressure into this tubing, going all the way through, and my hypothesis, the air pressure is going to make this water overflow. I don't know, look what's happening over here. Okay, before I do anything else, let's just close it and watch the water. There was still water in here. because these two things was open. The air was no longer able to go through the tubes and all that because the air was dividing up in here and only a little bit went down here. So in order to fix this problem, to push it all the way back up with this still being closed, so I can get the air coming from here, going through here, and then we're going to do this again, but this time we're going to close both of these so all the air will go down. I totally forgot to get them to lock them, but that's what happens when you do science. Everything doesn't go according to plan. So now what I'm going to do is lock both of these after I pump it up. It's actually kind of hard to do it with one hand. Let's try with this hand. Try not to make the mess with the water. Okay, give me 1 second. I don't know what my phone is looking at, so I have no idea what the phone is looking at right now, so if you're not looking at me or looking at anything, that is my fault, that is a bad thing. Okay, so, what do we got here? Okay, now we're going to lock this. Ching! Ching. Okay, now we're going to add no pressure into it. Nothing's happening. You know why? Because it is hardly, well, mainland there is air in it, but it's not forcing anything coming up, it's not sucking anything, nor it's not pushing anything, so the water's going to stay the same. Since I have both of these locked and this one unlocked, now the air will go through this tube, but it's going to stop here because it's locked. Oh. Boom! Did you see what happened there? That is science right there. The air went straight through here, bubbled us up because all the air is coming through here. And there was so much air going through it because this is a big old tube. All the air went through here and bubbled this as well. Due to the fact that all the air was coming in so fast and so hard, I made both of these bubble. Because so much air can only go into this one little container. So it had to force itself to go to this container. And then all the air went through here and bubbled that a little bit. Now, this is going to be kind of hard. I was going to say, let's see what happens if I just pull the thing. Okay, so let me just... This is just bad camera work right here. Okay, I have no idea if you can see me or not. But this is just experimenting on me because I'm trying to figure out if you can see this. If you can notice here, I am using the suction, if you can actually see me, I'm using the suction from this plunger, pulling the air up, thus pulling water with it. That's why it's kind of hard for me to pull it because I'm also pulling water and air at the same time. I'm not an air nor a water bender, so this is going to be kind of hard. Damn, this is actually kind of hard. Okay. Now, I don't know if you actually noticed it, so I'm going to turn around here. I am not pausing the video because I'm going to show you that this is science, not editing work. That's why you're thinking, oh, this is bad, you could just edit it. No, no, no. If I do edit it, then y'all have... I don't want to say any proof or anything, but y'all are starting to think that it's editing and not real science. So what happened is, air pressure from here was being sucked up from all these little tubes, from this air, and whatever air. This much water right here transported all the way through these tubes into right here. That is actually pretty cool. So now let's watch this water go back over here. It's just air pressure, air and water pressure doing this. This is what hydraulics is, kind of. So, you can see that's air bubbles. To see those things moving as air bubbles. And there's no more water in this cylinder. And then you see the air going right through. And boom, you see? All the water goes there. None of it went overboard other than the little air bubbles that make it pop over it. So, this is science. Thank you for watching. I'm Zombie Killer for you, and this is Zonko, playing with water. Thank you for watching.